Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Christian Religious Studies, CRS or CRK as you may have it. And of course, today we are continuing our study on the topic, the sovereignty of God. And I've looked at the teaching by Prophet Amos. We looked at the teaching by Prophet Isaiah, and today we are looking at teaching by the Psalmists. Okay, the Psalmist I'm talking about is the Psalms of what? Of David. Okay, the Psalms of David. And do not forget, this tutorial is brought to you by O3 Schools JAMB CBT app. O3 Schools JAMB CBT app. It's on Play Store. Go ahead, download, practice. Right? So of course, it has all the past questions that you need. It has all the wonderful features designed to make you succeed in your exam, like the classroom feature where you can put yourself in a classroom. All right, you read lecture notes, you take tests. All right, and then of course the question search feature. We have the UTME challenge, which is the best of all. You have to compete with your mates. All of your mates that are writing JAMB this year, you compete with them. All right, you win prizes. Apart from winning prizes, you get used to how JAMB set their question. Apart from that, you will see your result released every week because it's a mock challenge. All right, then of course you're getting used to how JAMB set their question, and you're building confidence towards the main exam. Okay, so download the app from Play Store right away. And of course, after downloading, you need to activate for just 3,000 naira. All of this for just one-time payment of 3,000 naira. Okay, so once you get your money paid, how do you pay? Just click on activate on the app. Then at the top, you find buy activation key. At that point, you will see by transfer, by card, or any other means. So if you click on by transfer, you see that card number there. You can make your payment and forward an SMS to us from the application. All right, so that is that about the app. Let us talk about the sovereignty of God according to Psalms. Okay, so the psalmist recounts the sovereignty of God by stating that the heavens are telling the glory of God, and the firmament proclaims his handiwork. Okay, that the heavens are telling the glory of God, and the firmament proclaims his handiwork. Okay, so you know, the Psalm of David is very popular. It's very popular. A lot of us use it while we want to pray. A lot of us use it when we want to get insight, want to get knowledge. We use it when we want to get direction, and so on and so forth. Okay, so the sovereignty of God according to the Psalm, the summary of everything is that the sovereignty of God is unlimited. There's no end to his sovereignty. There's no end to his to his rulership. There's no end to his to his greatness. The sovereignty of God according to Psalm is talking about how vast, how massive, how great God is. Okay, so we cannot actually comprehend how massive God is. That's what Psalm of David is talking about. He said, the heavens, that is what all the entire heavenly panorama, the stars, the suns, the planet, all right, they are what? They are telling of the glory of God. They are telling of the glory of God, because there's no time you look up at the sun, look up at the moon, look up at the stars, look at all the planets, and of course you will not be in awe. You will not be in awe about the magnificence of God. God is so mighty. Okay, they say the heavens are telling the glory of God, and the firmament proclaims is handiwork. All right, so this goes to tell that day to day. He also told us in starting Psalm 19. He said, day to day pours out speech. Day to day pours out speech. Day to day pours out speech, and night to night declares knowledge. And night to night declares knowledge. Day to day pours out speech, and night to night declares knowledge. Okay, there's no, in literature, you use a lot of literally devices. Okay, use metaphor, use simile, use personification, using sometimes exaggeration. Okay, so it's not actually just be the way exactly that it is. Okay, it's just to show how, especially when it comes to Christian religious studies, right? Especially like the Bible, especially the Bible, is just a word to show how great or how vast God is. The day to day pours out speech, and night to night declares what is knowledge. That means it's never ending. Okay, it is never what ending. His greatness is never ending. Day to day, night to night, another day to day, it does not end. Okay, it's what? His glory is everlasting. Okay, so according to the psalmist, God has set a tent for the sun. Okay, look at metaphor being used here. Now, can you actually set a tent? Can you use set tent to cover the sun so that some part will shine, some part will not shine? You cannot actually do it. But of course, as you can obviously see, that the only thing this place is depicting is what is the glory and vastness of what of God. All right. So he said God has set a tent for the sun, and it comes forth like a bridegroom leaving his chamber, and like a strong man, it runs its course with what? With joy. Nothing can stop it. Nothing can stop what the greatness of God. All right. Nothing can stop the greatness of what? Of God. God has set a tent for the sun, and it comes forth like a bridegroom leaving his chamber, and like a strong man, it runs its course with joy. The psalmist concludes by stating that it's rising from the sun, from the end of the heavens. That is, the sun now is rising from the end of the heavens, and it's circle to the end of them, and there's nothing hidden from what it's it. Okay, let me see what it is. What it is, the sun. When the sun starts shining, right, it shines what? Through the entire world. Okay, through the entire world to depict that what God is, what is the ruler of the whole universe. Okay, it depicts that God is what is so great and is so what vast. All right, so the sun what touches every part of what of the universe. Okay, so that is what what the psalmist is just trying to explain, using his work of literature to explain. The psalmist concludes by stating that it's rising the sun from the end of the heavens, and it's circuit to the end of them, and there's nothing hidden from the heat of the sun. There's nothing hidden from the heat of the sun. So sometimes when you look at the creations of God, you marvel. You look at what God, the creations that God has done, you are in awe, because no matter how the astronomers, okay, no matter how they are all their discovery, they have never still be able to fully understand what is up there. Okay, they will never be able to understand what is up there, because it is not to their comprehension. Okay, they can only try. Okay, they can only try. Okay, you see, the more and more we try to know about what all those planets, galaxies, the more and more we try to know, the more and more we see that we have not even known anything yet. Okay, so God's sovereignty is what is God is sovereign. Okay, God is sovereign. God is so massive. God is so great. Okay, that's what the psalmist was depicting in his teaching about what the sovereignty of God. All right. So also there's also another sovereignty of God according to the creation. Okay, the sovereignty of God according to the creation. Please, if you have not liked this video, what you are doing is wrong. Just click on that like button right now as you are watching this video. Likewise, please ensure that you subscribe to this channel. Subscription to this channel is completely free. Subscription to this channel is completely free. It is just to send you a notification whenever we publish a new video. Okay, so the sovereignty of God is manifested in the creation story. In the creation story. And of course, we have this creation story divided into two. Where we have one, the first account of creation, and then two, the second account of creation. Okay, so the first account of creation is often referred to from many Bible scholars as well to that of creation. Okay, why the second account is usually referred to the how of creation. All right, so now for the first account of creation, we see that they actually talked about how God created the heavens and the earth, okay, and how he rested, okay, in the 7 days, in the seventh day, okay. He created the heaven and the earth in 6 days, and then he rested on the 7th day. Okay, that first account of creation did not actually go into details. Did not actually go into details of how the creations were made. We were just told that what the earth was created, what in 6 days, and then the 7th day it rested. Okay, that begins from Genesis 1. Then from Genesis 2 to the up to the ending of 4, you see the second account of creation. That second account of creation actually was talked about how that creation was done. Every step, how God created the universe. In fact, the second account of creation focus is centered on man, okay, and how God created the universe and how God instituted marriage. All right. So the second account of creation gave us details about how the creation was done. So that's why we now have two accounts of creation: the first account of creation and the second account of creation. So in the next episode, we are going to in detail look at the first account of creation, and then in the next preceding episode, we'll talk about the second account of creation. Please stick with us. Please keep learning. Like this video, subscribe to the channel, and keep sharing our videos. I will see you in the next episode. Thank you for watching.